Listen, this video I got for y'all today is crazy things caught at gas stations. You know what I'm saying? Or should we say crazy shh? Could I say that? Could I say the word? Crazy shit. Crazy. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Yo, we gonna do that right after the intro. Let's go.
I said to myself, yeah, I gotta get this paper. Kiss on my daughter's cheeks, I'll see you later. Daddy on the road, man, I gotta get this paper. Middle finger in the air, these haters.
Outside, exposed to the elements, generally in the dead of night. Could you handle an intense situation at a gas station? These people found
Yo,
themselves
I ain't gonna lie. Things be going down at gas stations at the nighttime. But don't get it twisted. In the daytime, it goes off too. Just the nighttime, people get a little crazy. You feel me? Just a little bit. I mean,
on the receiving end of threats, violence, and sometimes rough pat-downs. Could you think quickly and get yourself somewhere safe? Or would you freeze up? Today, we're going to look at some clips of intense, disturbing, terrifying situations at gas stations.
All right, let's go.
We have a few that could have been avoided, and a few that show off some incredibly quick thinking. We'll let you decide which is which. Hopefully these encourage you to keep your eyes peeled, just in case.
All right, man, let's
Gas
go.
station attendant found passed out. When you're traveling at night, you never really know what you'll come across. It could be dangerous out there, or you could walk into the wrong place. This person walked into a gas station just to notice the attendant was inebriated and doubled over themselves.
Nah, bro.
It takes a few moments before the other person comes to.
Bruh. Come on now. Come on now. Yo, ain't nobody falling asleep like that. I'm just saying. Your man is on some dope something he's on. You feel me? He on something. It ain't no way a person is that tight at work and you slump like that. Nah, bro.
2, groggy and out of it.
Hey. You alright?
Eventually, a little out of it, the attendant checks them out. The rest of the clip shows a man who's not entirely all there, struggling to stay up. Thankfully, they woke him up before he stayed out too long. There were about 1,000 different ways this could have gone wrong.
Thank you very much, my man. Have yourself a good night.
Insane multi-car altercation at gas station.
I don't know.
Watching the beginning of this clip seems like any other. A car pulls up to the gas pump and a woman gets out of her vehicle. This could have been just about any place, any night, anywhere. As vehicles continue to file in, we start seeing signs that things aren't as they seem.
Yo.
The person parked in the white car gets back in and nearly hits another woman.
Yo. Yeah, I don't mean to. Listen, I don't mean to be on some bullshit, right, y'all? Y'all gonna be like, yo, drama, you on some bullshit today. You know what I'm saying? But, yo, can y'all see? Oh, it's not even cropped the right way, y'all. Hold on.
The person parked in the white car gets back in and nearly hits another woman with seemingly no warning.
Hold on, wait.
Luckily, she jumps out of the way and seems unharmed. However, the behavior becomes more erratic.
That is crazy. Hold on. Yo. Hold on, let me see if I could go if I can go back and y'all be able to see him. You know what I'm saying? It's not even cropped the way I want it to be cropped, but it's cool. We good though.
Parked in the white car gets back in and nearly hits another woman with seemingly no warning. Luckily, she jumps out of the way and seems unharmed. However, the behavior becomes more erratic. The white car swerves around and rams its front end into another vehicle while being chased. Soon, the white vehicle smashes into yet another car, then drives out and tries to hit a crowd of people. Getting out of the car, the woman goes into her trunk and starts taking a baseball bat to the second car, smashing the windshield in. The black car gets away, but the woman in pink isn't. Rams its front end into.
Yo, hold on, let me go back. Hold on, I'm sorry, y'all. I gotta
However,
go back. Let's
just about any place, any
How did
night,
this happen?
anywhere. As vehicles continue to file in, we start seeing signs that things aren't as they seem.
Close the door.
The person parked in the white car gets back in and nearly hits another woman with seemingly no warning. Luckily, she jumps out of the way and seems unharmed.
Wait a
However,
minute. Didn't she just get out the front? I know I ain't bugging. Hold on, I'm sorry. Didn't she just get out the front seat though? Like, I'm not understanding. She jumped out of the front seat. Like, I'm bugging. Hold on, wait a minute.
To the gas pump, and a woman gets out of her vehicle. This could have been just about any place, any night, anywhere. As vehicles continue to file in, we start seeing signs that things aren't as they seem. The person parked in the white car gets back in and nearly hits another woman with seemingly no warning. Luckily, she jumps out of the way and seems unharmed. However, the behavior becomes more erratic. The white car swerves around and rams its front end into another vehicle while being chased. Soon, the white vehicle smashes into yet another car, then drives out and tries to hit a crowd of people. Getting out of the car, the woman goes into her truck and starts shooting a baseball bat to the second car, smashing the windshield in. The black car gets away, but the woman in pink isn't finished, coming after the car several more times off camera. A squad car is made it to the scene within a few minutes. Within a few minutes, the woman in pink is apprehended as they try to quickly figure out what's happening.
Yo, that's
woman locked in gas station. That's crazy, y'all.
I ain't seen it all.
Sometimes you just have to ride it out. This woman began smashing glass bottles against the attendant's window when he locked her in. Whatever issue she started, he wouldn't let her go with it. According to the people filming, this seemed to be a semi-regular occurrence. The men behind the camera quickly begin to say things like, "She'll go to jail this time," meaning that there have been previous times that this has happened and that jail hadn't been a consequence.
Hey, she going to jail this time.
She continues to throw bottles and threaten the person on the other side of the counter, but they stay strong. Probably nice having such strong bulletproof glass like that. What would you do?
That's crazy.
Massive gas station explosion in Volgograd. There are several clips online of this, but this is one of the clearest, most thorough. A huge blast destroyed a gas station in Volgograd, Russia. It explodes in a massive ball of fire, which can be seen from miles away.
Yo, you know what? I want to ask y'all a question, right? I need y'all to answer this. Is it true? Because there's been gas stations like, yo, you can't use your phone. Now, I understand the cigarettes. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't want to smoke no cigarette. But what's up with the phone, though? What's up with that? Like, why can't you use the phone? Like, I don't know. Put it in the comment. Let me know, y'all. Let me know what's up. Damn.
At least 13 were injured in the blast, which is a moderate number at best. The second clip shows it a bit closer up, clearly as it rips through the area and engulfs in a thick smoke plume pushing through the trees. The third clip is on the ground, watching as traffic tries to get away. The on-the-ground vantage point is unique because you can see how people are just watching from afar. Probably a good idea to get somewhere a bit safer, though.
Yo, that's...
Carjacking doesn't go as planned. Would you be prepared for a potential carjacking?
Facts.
Probably not. Thankfully, most of us will never have to deal with that in our lives.
You know how, like, people... Yo, you know how, like, people be watching these things and they be like, yo, if it was me, I would have done this. Come on, man. Cut it out. You would have gave it up just like that person did. You feel me? So stop lying. Stop capping. Acting like you're going to be able to give it up. Somebody got something to your face, you giving it all up, man. Like, come on, cut it out. Especially if you ain't got nothing. I mean, you ain't got nothing on you, you giving it up. So cut it out. You know what I'm saying? Well, let's see what he got it on
The
him.
thing is, if you're not prepared, you're at risk. This man learned that firsthand. While getting gas, a would-be carjacker approaches a car, immediately pulling out a gun and brandishing it towards the victims. This is reportedly nothing more than a few people giving each other dirty looks that turn into a much bigger production. The guy in orange starts shooting, and the people in the car quickly return to their car and go in reverse to escape. They ran in no small part because of their quick thinking. How do you think they'd fare?
Hold on, wait a minute.
The guy in orange starts shooting, and the people in the car quickly return, immediately pulling out a gun and brandishing it towards the victims. This is reported.
She let it off.
More than a few people giving each other dirty looks that turn into a much bigger production.
She a real one. I'm
The guy
assuming
in
that's
orange
a girl.
starts shooting, and the people in the car quickly return to their car and go in reverse to escape.
All right, let's go home,
They
babe.
ran
We're gonna
in
go
no
get
small
something to eat.
part
We out.
because of their quick thinking. How do you think
Let's go
they'd
get
fare?
something to eat now. We
Are
outta
you
here.
short on your feet?
We're gonna go get something
Gas
to eat, babe.
station
We outta
attendant
here.
held at gunpoint. If you were watching the tapes back, you'd be surprised to see how quickly things went south in this quick altercation. This footage of a robbery in Houston shows two men robbing a Shell
Oh.
gas station at gunpoint. The attendants seem confused at first and not as compliant as they wanted. They begin to grow irate, shooting their guns off and throwing things at him. The planning on this one wasn't the best, because the men
Did
left
he shoot him?
Hey, you making that survey?
Yep, with Typeform.
Definitely cutting this out.
Form?
Yeah, it's this really simple form builder, survey maker, quiz.
because the men left their faces uncovered even as they looked directly into the camera. They make it out in the end, running to their car and speeding off into the night, but the whole
Wait. Did he like shoot him? Oh, let's bring that back. Yo, I'm sorry. Let's bring it back. Yo, Wi-Fi is a yo. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Wi-Fi.
for robbery in Houston
Y'all.
shows two men
For
robbing
real.
a Shell gas station at gunpoint. The attendants seem confused at first and not as compliant as they wanted. They begin to grow irate, shooting their guns off and
Damn,
throwing
he just
things
gonna
at
hit him
him.
with the.
The planning on this one
Oh,
wasn't
he
the
did
best,
shoot. He
because
did
the men
let
left
off.
their faces uncovered even as they looked directly into the camera. They make it out in the end, running to their car and speeding off into the
But
night,
you
but
got
the whole
caught
crime
later.
and escape were caught on CCTV.
Hey, you got caught later. And you
Attendant
was
fights
touching
and holds your
everything.
ground.
Crazy.
You can't really know how your nights are gonna go at work until you get there. This woman probably didn't think she would get robbed on shift, but how could you? The man comes barreling in, quickly crowding her counter and trying to rob the place. The cashier, however, wasn't about to let that happen without a fight. She struggles with the would-be assailant and the two fight moving towards the end of the counter. She managed to get a good look at him, but the suspect ran off. It's assumed he was probably a past customer, but it's hard to tell with a mask like that. Gas station becomes robbery hotspot. Can you imagine just
it goes
gasping and
down.
witnessing a
I'm telling you,
few
at the
masked
gas
men get out
station.
with guns?
Oh, your
How would you
man's
react?
sneaking. Look at him. Look at him.
What if the same gas station kept getting hit over and over again? This one location in Midtown Atlanta is a seeming hotspot of activity as thieves continue to hit it repeatedly. Sometimes they pile out of cars armed with guns, and other times they're blatant about it, just watching and grabbing everything they can before making a run. This location apparently had been forced to hire what they called a private army to keep them from being hit so often, which had seemed to work to some extent. Honestly, what is it about this gas station that makes it so appealing to robbers? You would think they'd learn and figure out a way to stop it, wouldn't you?
Your man said,
Robert
let me get
smashes
these
video
cookies
game
real
machine
quick.
For cash. People do desperate things for money sometimes.
Let me get these
This
cookies
clip opens
real
as a hooded
quick.
man walks into a gas station going to a paid video game machine. He puts in some money, picking out the card. However, quickly he becomes enraged, destroying the machine and stealing money from it. What we see is a second man quickly leaving the space. Clearly he sensed something was off. The man was wearing a hood and mask, so it was hard to see his face, meaning when they went to look for him, it would have been nearly impossible.
That's crazy.
Robbers didn't see on-duty cop in the parking lot.
Yo, and he.
These two men walked into a
And the
7-Eleven
crazy
with
thing,
plans,
right?
and those plans included holding
The crazy thing about that is like, homie knew what to do. Yo, he knew what to do. He got it, kicked it open, boom, he was out of there. He already had his plan. He already knew he was gonna do that already. I'm just saying, y'all.
a single
He already
cashier
knew.
up at gunpoint. The man in the blue hoodie takes it on himself to climb over the counter, quickly crowding the cashier, who puts his hands up. The second man jumps over as well. However, much to everyone's surprise, a police officer comes in uniform, and quickly de-escalates the robbery. He pulls a gun on the robbers, and the two men get on the ground, not wanting things to go south. The two teens clearly thought this would be a quick in and out, and were surprised to see how quickly their robbery was met with swift action.
Right.
Stealing video whole game cabinets for cash. Just robbing the till isn't enough for some people. They went up to a few video game machines and tried to break in to get the cash out. However, unlike the other one on today's list, these men failed miserably, and the machine stood strong. Not giving up, they busted down the machine and pulled it out of the whole gas station.
But it's not going in the
They
car.
pile into the back of their car, and the lot of them drive away into the night, likely to try elsewhere when they're not on a time limit. These machines seem to be a huge target for criminal activity, but how much money could really be in there? Before the last
Southwest
clip,
Philly.
since you watched up until this point, why don't you consider subscribing to the channel?
First of all,
We post 2 new scary videos every week, so make sure to
they
stay
didn't
up to
get
date
away
with the
with
new
that
releases.
one because it was just there. You know what I'm saying? They didn't
Robbers
get away
waiting in
with
the
it.
parking lot for onslaught. This victim returned to her car when her worst nightmare was just waiting out by the curb. As the woman is surrounded by multiple men with guns, you can see she begins backing up, hands up. They pat her down looking for anything worth anything. They settle on taking the food she's just bought out of her hand before turning back and going into the gas station. The car quickly peels out as one of the robbers steals the woman's skis and takes her car along with it. While there's likely not a whole lot that could have been done, in the spirit of prevention, it's a good reason you should always be aware of your surroundings.
Yo, that's crazy.
If a strange car pulls up next to you and no one gets out, then definitely try to keep an eye on it, just in case.
Yo, that's crazy. That is crazy. Yo, listen, I appreciate y'all for rocking out with me. I'll see y'all in the next video. It's your boy Drama the Prophet, aka Mr. Cut the Check. If you didn't subscribe, make sure you subscribe right now. Your boy trying to get the monetization. You know what I mean? We trying to do our thing over here. So make sure you subscribe if you did not already. And I'm out. See y'all later.